Hello and welcome back to another video here on the channel. In today's video we are taking a look at Snapshot 20W07A. In today's Snapshot we have 2 new mobs and a load of new mechanics to take a look at. So let's jump straight into things. First thing we're going to do is we're going to jump around here and you may see that wandering around we have these fellas here. These here are the Piglins. So we saw these at Minecon Live 2019, that's the number I was thinking of, and these are the brand new semi-hostile, probably neutral mobs in the game. I think that's the best way of describing them. So what we're going to do is we're going to firstly take a look at their behaviour. So you know what, let's head to a little bit of an empty space. I mean, there's a load of them over here. This is perfect. Right, we're going to come around over here. We are going to take off the armour I've got on. And so I've got fully gold armour on. That's a bit of a clue of what we're going to take a look at in just a second. But yeah, let's switch over into game mode survival, just like that. And we shall see. These guys wield crossbows and gold swords, and they love gold. They love it. Look, let me place some of these blocks down. Let me place some of these. They're quite distracted. Let me throw some of these on the floor. But there we go. They're straight over to my gold. Look, they're not after me now. Look, see? Look, they study my gold. See, they're more interested in the gold, which is a really useful mechanic, which we're going to, again, take a look at in just a minute. So these are the new hostile mobs in the game. Killing these, I don't believe it yields much. It might drop their sword or their crossbow or maybe their armour. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump into creative just for a second. And yeah, let's head up onto this hill. So we've seen that they're a little bit aggro sometimes. Now let's jump into game mode survival, just like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to see, yes, they're getting angry, but now what we're going to do is, in our inventory, we have some gold armor. I'm going to put my gold armor on, and hopefully, yeah, I mean, are they still coming after me? Right, no, you're not meant to do this. I've got gold armor on. No, right, yeah, okay. It's not going fully to plan, but the point is, they are not meant to get aggro at you when you are wearing gold armor, which I think if we reset them by jumping into creative like that, and then go back into survival, we shall see. Yes, there we go. We can wander right up in front of them. See, nothing's happening. They're not getting aggro whatsoever. However, we can aggro them by, let's say, breaking a gold block. Yeah, they're not happy because we've touched, well, I mean, it's my gold, but we touched it, so they don't get too happy about that. Alongside this, they also have some very interesting mechanics, and what we are now going to do is we are going to head around the corner a little bit. Now, I've got to remember where I placed down this double chest. Now, in this double chest, we have this single chest over here. We have a load of loot. So I'd like to take a look at this loot. Now, there is a new trading mechanic. Now, it's called bartering, so we can barter with these piglins to get different loot. And I bartered 2 stacks of gold ingots, and these are the resources I got. This is very interesting. We can get the sort of things we kind of expect: soul sand, maybe some end pearls, gravel. We've also got flint, but we've also got things like obsidian. We've got ender pearls. We've got these new light sources, shroom lights. We've got glowstone dust. We've got quartz. Things are going to be renewable. We've got this warped nylium. I'm guessing this is definitely not everything from the loot table, and we can see how different things are weighted. Obviously, obsidian is super low, whereas things like rotten flesh is very high. And so let's go and take a look at that mechanic now. So what we're going to do is we are going to grab a whole bunch of gold ingots. So I'm going to grab them just like that. And then we are going to head over the hill a little bit, and we are going to go and grab one of the spawn eggs, piglin spawn eggs. We're just going to spawn in a whole bunch up here, just so we can do a little bit of bartering and take a look at how they function. So let's head down on the hill here. We're going to go back into survival, and I'm going to hold my gold out just like this, and I'm going to go up to one of these guys. I'm going to right click, and you'll see that he has thrown an item on the ground. Now that item there, as we can see, is a bit of flint, and what we can do is we can actually just go around right clicking, or you can drop the item on the floor, and you'll see that we're actually starting to pick up these items. I'm going to leave a couple of gaps in my inventory just so you can see the items we're picking up. So we've got some crimson fungi there. We can also drop the items on the floor, so we drop the items down like that, they'll run over to it, pick it up, and he's also throwing some items on the floor for us just there. Now these baby piglins seem to like picking up the items we bartered for, so they're definitely something to bear in mind. But as we can see, yeah, zombie pigmen definitely have a little bit of weighting in there. We've got a bit of shroom light there, so this is one of the new trading mechanics, which is very, very interesting. Alongside that, we just saw one of those new mobs, which we did see in the last snapshot, but now has proper functionality. This here is the hoglins. So this was named by the community, and this, well, these guys, the piglins, is a bit of an ecosystem going on here. The piglins are going to be killing the hoglins for their food, so they're going to drop pork chops and sometimes leather. And the same when a player kills them, that'll be pork chops or sometimes leather. So hopefully they might demonstrate this for us in just a second. These are always aggro, so we're going to get back into game mode survival, just like that. And hopefully we'll see. Yes, and I believe, yes, there we go. So they can really flip us high up in the air, just like this. I mean, they're properly, yeah, they're doing some damage there. They've got me very low when I was playing around with them a little earlier on. Take a look at that. Yeah, there we go. But I have noticed we're a bit allergic to fire. It seems that all the mobs are, which I'm not sure is intended, considering they are nether mobs. But who knows, that may be an intended feature. But yes, there we go. We can see that those guys aren't actually burning. And I thought he was going to wander in lava there. But yes, that is actually a functionality in the game. And as we saw, yes, they are actually fighting each other for their food. But yeah, they give a bit of a fight back, which is quite interesting to take a look at. Alongside this, these also now play into the hostile mob advancement, which if I get that up on my screen just here, when they kill every mob hostile advancement, that is now, yeah, monsters hunted, that is now in part of the advancement, which is a really nice, cool little tweak. I'm just browsing through the changelog. Again, there have been loads and loads of bug fixes, which are really interesting to take a look at. And this is reminding me of one more feature. We're going to grab some of these warped fungi and hoglin spawn eggs. Now we're going to head over here. When there aren't really any hoglins around. I am going to just get that. We're going to head back into game mode survival like that. I'm going to place in a few of these hoglins. We will see they're angry. I'm going to place down a warped fungi. They don't like the smell of it, and they run away. So look, these are meant to be aggro. If we come back over here, I'm going to take it out of my hand. Take a look at this. I mean, they're a bit distracted by the piglins at the moment. Just more of you want to come in and just say hello to me. Right, here we go. So as we'll see, he is coming after me, but then the moment I hold some warped fungi. Is it when you hold it? Maybe not, but let's place some of this down and we can take a look that these guys are all running away. That is why I surrounded my portal back over the other side with these guys to keep those hoglins away. And this is a very, very interesting mechanic. So what we can do is, yes, place some of these down. Now, we can find the piglins and the hoglins spawning in the Crimson Forest, as we can see just here. And if we use the locate biome, just like this, and we are going to find a warped forest like that, we're going to teleport to that just there. And we shall see that we won't see any piglins and we won't see any hoglins. That is because this isn't really their biome. So I'd be quite interested to see what is going to be the biome. Are we going to get some hostile mobs in these, or are these going to be more peaceful? I mean, let's take a look over there. We instantly see we've got these more mobs over here. We've got the piglins over here, but we don't have anything but the enderman over here. We also have some other interesting functionality, and I've lost my portal now, so that's actually quite useful. What we're going to do is we are going to build up a new portal, and to speed things up, I'm just going to do set block. I'm going to set a block just there, and we can make that a portal. And we're going to take a look at what happens to piglins when they go through a portal. So there's some really interesting functionality here, which I'm guessing is going to be incredibly useful. So we're just going to jump through this portal just like that, head over to the overworld. There we go. Yes, here we go. And what we're now going to do is in here, we're going to place down a piglin, and you'll see he begins to shake. I'll place down a few down just to see, so it's not just YouTube or any of that functionality of weird things going on. Yeah, they're beginning to shake. And they're going to shake more and more until we'll see them convert into zombie pigmen. They don't clearly like... There we go. So that one there's converted. It's got some potion effects on him just there. Currently, I don't believe there's any special functionality of these zombie pigmen. If you know about any, let me know down in the comment section so people can find out. But yeah, they convert instantly into the zombie pigmen, which is a very interesting functionality. I don't believe that hoglins do anything special when they are in the overworld, which again might play into the farming side of things, which might be quite interesting. So that's definitely something to keep an eye on. As we can see, zombie pigments, they're not phased by each other at all, and yeah, they're happy to live side by side. Alongside this, we can breed our hoglins, which I'm going to do just over here in the overworld as we're here, with our crimson fungi. That is the word. I'm getting them all mixed up. There's so many new words to learn. But yes, there we go. So that is the way we can breed them. Again, there have been loads and loads of bug fixes, which all of those will be linked down in the description. So if you're interested, make sure to go down to the description to take a look at everything that has not been included in today's video. If you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, as it really does help out the channel a lot, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.